everybody. Welcome back to the Cobblestone Chronicles. As always, this is Zueljin. We are pretty much there with the vines, y'all. Quite a bit has grown, and it's not exactly the look I was going for. So I'm going to have to offset it with quite a bit of mossy. And what I think I'm going to do is just kind of pluck here and there and see how it looks. Like, let's say if this was a mossy cobblestone block. That almost looks like the vine itself. I don't know if that's gonna do exactly what we want it to do, but it doesn't hurt. Let's see. I also need to get my regular cobble out. I suppose, yeah. We might just need to cover it a little heavier to make it look right, but I know one of the things I need to do is get this a little more dense around the bottom. So what I'll do here is just add some more of this stuff here. That way, wherever it's not, it'll look real jungly. There we go. And it leads up pretty well. Alright, maybe the flowers are overkill, but that's just what bone meal does. It needs to look real overgrown though and dense. And some of it I might cover up with a little bit of bush here and there. But, oh yeah, that ain't gonna be no good. That fire lights everything on fire, man. I ain't burning down my forest. Not even gonna try to do that. So the bottom is just, I don't know, it's too close. Anywho, we can fix that. We can fix that pretty easy, actually. I'm gonna do what I did in my house around the wood, just to get it to where we are sure that none of that is gonna happen. And just add some extra rock. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Let's go out one more. There we go. And this can stay like that. As far as the mossy cobblestone, let's see if I could do a little bit here and there around this. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna come out one more, just like that. Yeah, I think that would be a good look, y'all. I think that makes more sense. And the stairs, naturally I want to keep functional, so I can't do a whole bunch of that there, but what I am going to do is, I don't have any more vines on me at the time. I wonder if vines can be on the middle too. I don't think they'll do anything much on those stairs, but it's worth a try, I suppose. Also want to run an experiment by you guys on today's episode. Something that I noticed on the jungle trees, and not really not really something that I'm trying to figure out, and you guys might have had some experience with that I could use. Is that a pig? Pig is tripping out in that tree. I think something's in the jungle's tainting the animals' minds. There we go. That should give me plenty of vine to start working with. And let's try on the middle here. I like how easy it is to get this stuff since I use it. Alright. Will that burn? No, it sure won't. I'm gonna try to overdo it at first, y'all, just to see what happens. I'm gonna overdo it just a little bit. I don't know why I do stuff like that. It's gonna grow anyway. Alright, so far nothing catching on fire. That's a good thing. Nothing catching on fire is definitely a good thing. I wonder if I can do it on the... Boy, that would be really cool if I could actually cover up the, Oh, I can. It's not messing up. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Oh, now I got some serious finds to harvest. Yeah, that is good news. Very good news. Okay. Well, yeah. Now we just gotta get some vines. Get my leftovers that I put here. We can start placing them right on top of the nether brick. That hides up some of that pink that I wasn't too fond of in the first place. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go around harvesting some vines. Tell you what, I'm gonna go around harvesting these guys, and I'll get it outfitted, and then I'll show you what's up with that tree experiment. Be right back. Okay guys, bad news. They occasionally burn. I'm heading back right now to get a couple of cobblestone stairs because a stupid creeper just came and blew it all to hell. And so yeah, when you put them directly on the netherrack, which I'm gonna need some netherrack too if I don't already have it. Yeah. So yeah, when you put it next to it like that, it burns it. Eventually, it burns it. I did need one more thing too. Shears. So much for that idea. But it was a nice thought. Eventually, I guess it'll all burn. I'm not gonna go around reharvesting it. Not as easy as it is just to get it off of trees. So it'll be all right. The important thing is it doesn't really spread, you know. So I guess we're just gonna have to go without it for now, you know. All right. Got my little stairs out. Can't believe, yeah, that creeper came and just boom, blew it all to smithereens. And if I could figure out where my netherrack was now. Let's see, I went skip 2. Should have been right here. Yep. And these were just regular cobblestone. And now I need to light it. There. Oh well. But it was a nice thought. And it did help a little bit. Some of it stayed, which is good. You know, we'll take what we can get. The inside's still done pretty nicely. It's not everywhere, but it's still pretty good. And I think I'm gonna use some mossy here and there as well, next to it, just to do it. But right now we're just gonna let that lie because it's looking pretty jungly. The next thing I need to do is plant a few trees here and there. I guess through it, you know, take away some of its shape. I'm gonna do some small ones and I'm gonna do some large ones, but again, it's supposed to be real overgrown, so that's what I'm going for. And I'm gonna do my experiment right here. That seemed to be a pretty good spot for it. The desert would likely be a better spot, but I don't want to go all the way to a desert biome just to show y'all this. And this is something I noticed that was pretty apparent after growing a couple of trees and trying to get some saplings. So I think I showed y'all this before. Relatively easy to get a large jungle tree. Just put 4 trees in a row and bone meal it. And there you have it. Super huge tree. Okay, well, this is what I noticed. Normally, you get saplings off of these things when you break them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to break all the tree branches or all the leaves or whatever. What I'm going to do is just hollow out the middle, you know, like I'd be harvesting a tree. And we're going to let everything die. And I'm going to show you what happens. And normally you get a pretty good yield of saplings, and this one seems to be totally different because I am not getting that at all. And In fact, I barely get enough to regrow the tree, actually. Let's go up a little higher. Which stinks, because you can barely make these things reproduce. It's almost like you have to go out and chop down a tree somewhere, and then you can grow it somewhere else. You know, I don't know if that's the way it's meant to be or what, but it's not too cool. This is a really tall one. I'll tell you what, this is the way to get wood. Man, if you need some wood real quick and you're in a pinch, grab a couple of jungle saplings and it'll yield some wood, that's for sure. Let's see, where's my shovel? Alright, so we should be having dying tree now. Should have plenty of tree dying going on. And all of this should equate to saplings normally. When the leaves just die like that, they disintegrate, they turn into saplings, and they fall to the ground. So we're going to see what kind of yield we can get off of this large tree. Now, I've already tried this, like I said, and it didn't really give me good results. I've been averaging 1 extra sapling. So basically, I'll kill a tree like this, and I'll get 5 saplings from it. And it took me 4 to grow it, which is not the best results in the world. Not at all. The large trees are actually about 1 for 1 is what I've been noticing. I mean, the smaller trees have been 1 for 1. So when you just use 1 sapling and you tear the tree down, you usually only get 1 sapling back. That's what I've seen on the couple that I've tried. Now, like I said, for wood, it's great. I mean, this was ridiculous. 4 saplings and I got all this wood. That's a lot more than I would have gotten from a normal tree. So let's see. I don't think we might have got all the wood out. How many saplings do we have right now? 4, which I don't even know what we had to begin with. No, I think we had 3 left from it. Let's climb back up there, and I'll do 1 more just to be on the safe side, just to make sure once we get all of it. I don't think I got all the wood out. Nope, I sure didn't. Yeah, I think I got all from the top then. Yeah, there we go. Are we starting to die now? Yep. Okay. This one I seem to be averaging a little bit better, because I just saw another sapling fall. We still got plenty of leaves. Where'd that sapling fall at? This is why the desert would be so good, because I'd know exactly where I stood. Or did we already catch that sapling? I don't even know. Well, apparently I don't even know how to run an experiment, you guys. Oh, there it is. That's another sapling that fell. So I'd used 4. I think I'm replenishing, but let's see. Hey, what? I'll let this die, and we're at 5 right now, and we'll see where we at from the beginning. Be right back. Well, y'all, we started off at 7, and we're at 8. So we only got 1 extra. Now, we got a lot of wood outside of that, but we only have 1 extra from the entire tree, which it's possible it gives me another one, but unlikely. And it was turning dark, so I really need to sleep the night through. We'll pass back and see if it drops 1 more sapling, but I really doubt it. So anyway, 1, you know. I'm not going to spend the entire episode playing around with these saplings, but I just wanted to show y'all that. I thought it was interesting how it barely yields anything for all the leaves that you get for them. Oh, here we go. So we did get 1 extra, which 2 extra from the entire tree, which is not that bad. So I guess we'll take it. It's a net gain, so I guess it's not terrible. Alright, now we're gonna have to start doing some of the track, which I don't know. I thought about using jungle wood for the track because we have so much of it, but we kind of need to make it stone. I'm not too sure. Temple Run was all stone, but I think the wood would be pretty cool. I don't really have enough of it, but I can always make more. So the first thing we're gonna do is kind of lay out where the track's gonna be. And I think I want to start the track. Let's see where we can start it. I was originally planning to use some of the flooring in here for the track, but I don't know how I would mark it. So naturally, I can't run it like that, you know. I need to have something more defined, and that's why I thought about the jungle wood. That would be cool for it. It would have to run an extra one high, which would kind of interfere with some of that, I suppose, but maybe not too much. Let's see, what about in here? Let's dig a little bit into here and see what we're looking at. This is pretty cool looking. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking back here. What is this? Even better. Okay, yeah. Very good. Let's go a little bit further and see where we're at. This is not too much jungle. Oh, I gotta watch it back here. We got creepers in the shadows. Alright. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too, not enough jungle in here. So we're gonna go further down this way. There was another section kind of like this that was inside the temple. So we'll have plenty of that going on. Maybe the other side over here. This is what we'll do. Do vines slow you up? Yeah, they sure do. That's what I thought. Let's see here. This looks like a pretty cool area. It's quite jungly. Look at the vines that we got going on back here. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so let's do the track starting here. Let's just say starting here, and we're gonna go with jungle wood. I think that'll be cool. I might have to do a lot more harvesting to get this project really underway because it's gonna take a lot of wood, but all in all, I think it's gonna be worth it. So this is gonna be easy to fall off and everything else, you guys. I want to make this full of hazards, and I keep messing up with those darn vines. I want to make this full of hazards, obstacles. Some of it's gonna have to be stone. So I think the temple run levels switch up anyway. So some of this is gonna be wood, some of this is going to be stone, because we can't have fire without stone. Naturally, we can't light these suckers on fire. I'll have some areas with netherrack, some lava obstacles. Naturally, I'm gonna fall off some. But these good old trees, you can just climb them, just like a monkey. So yeah, some of these are gonna be jungle wood. What I should do is use planks since it'll go further, but it won't be that bad. Like I said, I can harvest quite a bit of those jungle blocks just from one tree. And since we don't lose saplings, there's actually a net gain. We don't have anything to lose by using that, except a little bit more time. But that's nothing. Yeah, I think this track is gonna be sweet. Yeah, that's a pretty good run just for one stack. So that'll work. Okay. Now I need to hook off, I believe, this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start right here. See, so this will be a turn that you have to make. I'm going to do some stuff probably with pistons and pressure plates. I'm going to do some jumps. But right now, the important thing is just to get the track laid out, and then we can go through some obstacles. Maybe I'll do one obstacle to show you guys where we're at. I don't want to make the episode too long. Naturally, I'm not going to do the entire track on the on camera. Some of it I'll speed through for you, just so it's not like it's not so boring, you know. Yeah, I want it to be a pretty long track. I believe this will be a good starting location. And naturally, we're going to make it loop back around to that point. It's going to be hard to determine that. Let's see where we're at right now. Yeah, in comparison where the temple's at, it's way over there. So we're gonna have to dig through quite a bit of the face of this mountain and try to get our distance right. So it should be real fun, y'all. I'm gonna enjoy this. I think you guys will too once it's all said and done. You'll be able to download the world. We could do like best times and stuff. It'll be pretty cool. Oh, keep doing that, man. I don't want to waste any of this wood. Not that I don't have an abundance of it, but it's also going to take a lot, so. Alright. Those vines do some funny things when you're trying to place stuff. You can place right on top of them like I just did there, but sometimes they want to place next to them like the adjacent block, and sometimes by you holding shift and you're around it, it just automatically brings you on the vine instead of the actual wood. Some of it, naturally, I can just do this without having to worry about climbing. Still kind of dangerous though. Okay. Almost to the point to where I want to do something that'll... We might be able to do a jump right here. Not quite right here. I'll go a little bit further first. Some of it I'm gonna need to come back and trim. Right. Now you see, I'm on the vine. Oh, shoot. You can't win it all. Come on, let me up. There. Okay. Man. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a jump. So let's see here how far I can go. This ought to be interesting. Let's see, is 4 too much? How about this? How about I don't take the chance of falling in and just see how far I can go? I won't be able to time. This will be the first jump, so it's not going to be a speed boost jump. Let's see. If I jump here. Alright. This is pretty much the cutoff. That's only 3. I wonder if I could do 4. Let's see. Let's see if I can make it. Without a speed potion, just a sprint. No. It's too far. So we're only gonna do 3 right now. That's cool. That's alright. And I'll do some with some consecutive jumps and stuff like that too. So for now we're just gonna there, and that'll be the jump. That'll be the first jump. And also some of them we're gonna do like 2 wide instead of 3 and 1 wide. And be full of obstacles. So yeah, naturally, let me make sure I got some food so I can sprint. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. You have to time that. If you're not on a speed potion, you really have to time it. And it's gonna be a little bit easier because I think we're gonna be running it like this. Oh no, that's actually a little bit harder. Okay. Good deal. At any rate, it'll be cool. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit more of the wood down and start having it curve back toward the temple right here. So let me get situated with some more materials and we'll be right back. Alright y'all, I got a little bit more of the track done. So far this thing ain't no joke, man. It's really challenging to get around. Like I pull that dirt off sometimes and oh wow, I can't even get up right here. I pull that dirt off sometimes and it's crazy, man. It's like so here's where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna go through the mountain a bit and do some rocky stuff and some obstacles in there, but I just wanted to show y'all where I was at so far. I'm naturally gonna have to harvest a little bit more wood to get it right. We're almost out as it is. I only have 34 left or so. So next episode, guys, I'm gonna have a ton of wood. We're gonna get started with a few more options with our obstacles, and we're gonna make it stretch just a little bit further. So thank y'all for watching. This is Zueljin signing off, and have a good day.